Hey, welcome back. Well, I guess we should say welcome. Well, we're back.
Welcome
We're
back.
back. We're back.
Welcome back. Welcome back.
So y'all can just stop. No,
Yeah,
really.
we apologize.
Yeah. Well, you know what? We had life-changing things happen in our life. None of it really
Ooh.
bad, but it's just that we. By the way, we're Men on Scandal. Mark Clark in New York, Troy Johnson in Washington D.C., and Tony Scott here in Dallas, and we had life-changing things that happened. And our schedules they still don't match. We're actually carving out some time to actually do this because we wanted to do this because you guys have asked for it. Both of you, my mother, and
We were
Troy's
so
sister.
excited about getting this show back on that we aren't watching the end of the Super Bowl. I know Atlanta's going to pull it out.
I mean, come on, man! They're up 28-3.
Exactly.
I mean,
Huh? What?
anyway,
Kidding.
so it's Men on Scandal. It's a review of the TV show Scandal from a male point of view. Now, this is episode 1 of season 6 called "Survival of the Fittest," and this starts out with Huck and Quinn finding Jennifer Fields in a cabin on the lake. Cabin went boom.
Damn.
Cabin went boom. It was a CGI boom, but it was still a boom. You can see.
You know what, Tony? It was like
fake.
y'all going to use special effects now.
Yeah. But
I don't think we should apologize for our absence. I think we should be concerned about the absence of Scandal.
Well, you know
damn.
what? But you know,
It's been gone for a long time.
Well, but-
I'm just saying, Tony. And then when you come back and the first scene is a CGI explosion, you know, I see my role on Men on Scandal now. I'm calling out the BS.
Oh, damn.
That's my job. That's my job. I didn't want it to be that way.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, you're right, Tony. That was a fake-ass explosion.
Well,
It was.
I
It should be called out. You got to work on these, you know, I'm saying.
Well,
It is network TV, Troy.
It's network television. Yes.
yeah.
But I'm just saying, you know.
Well, you know,
It's
network
not-
TV's only willing. They got a budget. They don't have budgets as big as
I
like the
guess so.
cable shows. You know what I'm saying? So
I mean, but can you get the explosion? Don't get the same one they used in Sharknado. You got get an upgrade. We can afford an upgrade, Shonda. Come on, Shonda. Let's go. Let's go, baby.
So
Let's get the
election
upgrade.
night. Election night comes down to San Benito County in California. Fitz says Melly's up by 2,000 votes, but Olivia's looking at him like,
Yeah.
I don't know. So she asked Charlie about Melly being up by 2,000 votes, and Charlie's kind of like, you know. And as it turns out, you know, Olivia was right because Frankie Vargas wins the election. Melly wants to call BS on that, but you know what? She wants a recount. Olivia tells her, you know what? You need to concede because America made its choice and it's not you. Make the damn call. And she does, and Olivia's writing the words for Melly to say because Melly just doesn't believe what
Can't
just
do it.
happened. You know? I wonder how true to reality that is. Like that call that Hillary Clinton had to make to Donald Trump, that had to be the hardest phone call ever.
Oh, my
Well,
God.
she put it off for a little while.
You know?
I'll just call tomorrow. I'm gonna get up in this bottle of wine, much like Melly. I'll holler at y'all tomorrow.
You know,
It's
that's
late.
got to be tough, man. You don't put your life and soul to be the most powerful person on the planet, and you lose. Well, in Melly's case, you know, she lost to a good dude. In Hillary's case, yeah, not so much. You know,
Tony, you still is Melly still your girl this season?
Melly is my girl, man.
Okay.
Melly's still my girl, man. You know, Melly and Olivia, they kill a bottle of champagne.
Yes, they're
And-
best of friends now.
Yep. She talks about the VP-elect Cyrus Bean. She says it's like a vampire is a heartbeat away from the Oval. And Olivia says that she's sorry that she lost. But you didn't lose. Melly lost. What is that?
Anything
Well, you know,
she touches, she's a winner, Tony. She's a winner.
Right.
Yeah,
Exactly.
well, that's why she has the reputation that she has, right? And it's so funny
all
because
about her.
you know it's so funny though because when Olivia gives some of the most solid advice that a person can give to another person, yet her life is in shambles.
Yes.
You know,
They love you.
well, what are you gonna? President-elect Frankie Vargas has been shot, and they have the shooter. His name is Nelson McClintock.
Wait a minute.
And Fitz is handed a red folder, and he tells Abby after he looks in the folder, get to the hospital. Abby gets to the hospital and she plays the juice card. She plays it well too. You know,
Yeah.
she's going to barking orders, and dude from the FBI or Secret Service, whoever he is, he's like trying to, you know, punch back, and she's like, "Why don't you have your boss call my boss?"
It's not happening, Captain.
Not at all.
Got her Olivia on.
Yeah. And so now Marcus has he's like the press secretary. That came, you know, I forgot all about that, to be honest with you, that he's the press secretary.
Yeah.
So if you're press secretary, you're not allowed to have facial hair. That's the deal,
I was
right?
gonna say, you told you noticed the lack of the goatee.
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, there wasn't much of it anyway.
They take
No.
the brothers have to all shave down, you know, in those positions. Ask Troy. He's on TV now.
Is that? Did they tell you had to do that, man?
No, I actually switched it up because I was like, you know, it looks like I ran into a screen coming in the house from summertime. Let me just try the clean shave look.
Yeah.
And,
Yeah.
you know, so I've been doing it lately.
Troy got a
But,
call
you know,
from Lester. Troy got a call from Lester Holt. Congratulations.
What are you doing?
Good job, Troy. You look great.
Oh,
Now, if you
man.
just take some of that bass
Yes.
out of your voice, you'll be halfway there.
Man.
Yeah.
So Marcus tells Olivia that Frankie got shot in the arm, the stomach, and the third bullet ripped a hole in his face and went into his brain, and he never stood a chance.
Damn, Frankie.
That's that JFK stuff, man.
Frankie gone.
Frankie
man.
gone, man.
And Frankie, our first Latino president of the United States.
Not even.
He never got
Missed
there.
it by that much.
He just a smidgen, man.
You know what though? Actually, there are rumors that Andrew Jackson was part Puerto Rican, but you know,
You know what? I had not heard that. That's interesting.
Yeah.
breaking news.
Oh, so I did not know that. Is that some of those alternative facts that I hear about?
Exactly. There it is.
Exactly. Yes.
By the way,
Mm-hmm.
I know we're just getting into the show, but it's too soon for all of this. It's too soon. I just want to say that. Too soon.
The wounds are still fresh, man.
Let me say this: Boricua Moreno. Thank you. I'm sorry.
I have no idea what that means, and I'm the only Latino on the show. So what are you gonna
Exactly.
do? So. Hey, Fitz
Tony,
asks.
that's what I said. Too soon.
Fitz has this great question for David Rosen, the Attorney General. He says, "Who's president if Vargas dies?" And
Yeah.
because the Electoral College is going to vote in a month. Right now, if Vargas dies before the Electoral College votes, David tells him anybody could be president. Really, you know, the reality is the next president is going to be who Fitz says it is. If Vargas dies, you know, which he did, which is a very interesting thing. You know, because no matter what, Fitz can't be president past that date. Because you can only have 2 terms max
Right.
for emergency purposes, Troy. What would happen?
Good question,
Civics.
Tony.
Civics lesson for Troy Johnson.
I was about to look it up right now.
Okay,
I
all
don't
right.
know.
Because you know what? Because you know what? Because you didn't elect the vice president.
Right.
You elected.
I-
you didn't elect. I mean, you didn't elect. You know, Cyrus. You elected Frankie. You may not even like Cyrus.
Yes, who would?
Right.
You know, so that's an interesting thing. Olivia asked Eli if he had Frankie killed, and Eli explains how Olivia can get Melly the White House, but he does say, "Nah, I didn't have him killed." Olivia doesn't believe him. Can't blame her for that, given his track record. But he does say that he thought about it.
And he does say he does love that Tyrannosaurus Rex he was working on.
Yeah.
Isn't he beautiful? He's beautiful.
Eli makes the case for Cyrus being behind the assassination. Eli offered Olivia San Benito County before the election. He could get it for her, but she said no. Survival of the fittest, he said. How many times has Eli actually said the name of the episode in the episode? He's done that a few times, right? He has done that a few times. OPA watches a video of Vargas and Cyrus on stage, and they noticed Cyrus stepped away right before Vargas was shot. He kind of did like a half moonwalk back.
A half moonwalk.
A half moonwalk. All he had to do was go hee hee, you know, and he could just move it back just a little bit.
And they had him on tape saying, "Get your hand in my pocket." Pop, pop.
OPA is looking for a connection between Cyrus and
man.
McClintock. So Olivia tells Melly she thinks Cyrus was behind it. Now, she didn't think that until her dad told her that, though, right? Melly ain't feeling stepping over Vargas's corpse to get to the Oval Office. She says she don't want it. She says her son died there. Fitz got shot when he was president. Her marriage ended there. Melly says she's done running for president. Olivia says, I'm not.
Yes. Melly, shut up. I mean, you came this far.
Yeah.
This far. And I mean, an unfortunate, I mean, this is a crazy scenario.
Right.
And you're just going to be like, I'm good.
Man.
And 2 hours ago, you were in the bottom of a bottle, but now it's too much.
Yep.
Stop it.
Olivia goes to see Fitz to make the case for Melly. Olivia explains her Cyrus theory, but Fitz wants proof. Fitz gives Olivia until morning to get proof. And Fitz and Melly talk, and Melly tells Fitz that he's not weak like she thought he was. He's not power hungry. Fitz says, well, I was born with power. So I never really wanted it because I had it. I was born with it. You know?
Right.
Him wanting power, he said, is like a drowning man wanting a bath.
Oh, get it, Fitz.
I was like, when he said that, I had to had to stop the DVR for a second and think about that for a minute. Okay, him not wanting power is like a drowning man wanting a bath. That's deep.
It's deep, man.
That's deep. I didn't think Fitz could go that deep, man.
I thought you was gonna drop Power from the Temptations in at that point. Power, boom, boom. Power, boom, 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 boom. One thing you must.
then
Wow.
Then Melly tells Fitz that she does want it. She does want to be the president. She does. Even though she told Olivia she didn't, she tells Fitz she does.
Shocker.
OPA tells Olivia they can find no connection between Cyrus and McClintock. And Olivia refuses to believe that. Olivia goes to the hospital to see Cyrus, and Cyrus is in shock. He's still got blood on his clothes. He's just in shock.
He was kind of.
He's like shaking and just uttering gibberish words, and he looked like he was really in a bad way.
Yes, he did.
And Olivia tells Fitz that she was wrong about Cyrus. But even Fitz wanted her to be right about Cyrus. Fitz tells Cyrus that, you know what, you're going to be the president. But Fitz wants a promise from Cyrus that Cyrus will be honorable. It's like, that's not, he's never been honorable. How you gonna ask, that's like telling Donald Trump, I want you to be a good person. He's never been a good person.
Well, Fitz wasn't honorable as president either, though. That's
But I mean,
like the,
yeah,
Do something.
True.
Yeah, do something I didn't do.
Yeah.
That's like the white calling the other white chalk. Rephrase alert. Rephrase alert.
Where's that drowning man? Your bath is ready.
Oh, man. Marcus goes to see Melly and to tell her that Fitz picked Cyrus. So while discussing Quinn going to the Caribbean to marry Charlie, OPA discovers a phone call that they missed. That one call. There was one call they missed. And it was made between McClintock and Jennifer Fields, who's a volunteer on Frankie Vargas's campaign. She's in a cabin on the lake. Quinn and Huck go to find her. They find her hand.
Damn.
With that ring on it. Remember that? What was that about? Charlie.
Didn't they have it bagged up? Did they have
they're bagged up already, man.
Up?
So
Yeah.
Charlie,
Here it is.
Charlie finds Jennifer Fields' phone call to the FBI tip line saying that Cyrus did it. Olivia goes to see Cyrus and she whispers in his ear that she knows. And she's going to prove it. While Cyrus was still playing the in shock card.
What?
But
What?
Olivia sees through all the BS, and that's kind of like how the episode ended, man.
Cyrus looked younger this season already,
I
didn't
think
he?
he had a facelift over the off period, man. So
Or did he just
You
lose?
think so?
Did he lose a few pounds?
that could have been it too.
And Melly picked up the few pounds that Cyrus lost.
Yeah, but
Well, he did pick up a couple.
looks good on her though, man.
Well, she was kicking it with the brothers, so she got thick a little bit.
You know what?
Go on, girl, get that look. Go ahead, girl, have another cheeseburger. She's like, okay, and some moonshine.
Man,
It's some moonshine.
it's not the moon. She likes the hooch. She drinks the hooch, and Marcus loves the cooch.
And we see it in her poop.
That's it. She loves the hooch. Marcus loves the cooch. That should be the name of an episode during the season, man. So. All right.
And Tony had to repeat it, but it was twice as nice the second time.
Thank
so.
you, man.
Yes.
Because that doesn't happen that often. Where when you repeat it, it usually doesn't have the same altitude that it had the first time, man. I think we all realize.
Troy
that.
added a little kicker on the end of it.
Well,
so
Mark with the review of the segment of the bit, man. And all right. So what did I miss, man?
Tony, you covered it all, like you always do.
Well, I try my best, man. I'm here for you.
Olivia's obviously, covering again as she did before. I saw a couple scarf, vest, sweaters that I was like, what? Wait a minute. Okay, fine. Okay. My thing is, these are the biggest ass wine glasses I've ever seen. My God.
Yeah.
They're just up there, just goblets of wine. Just, yeah, girl.
Even an alcoholic would say that's too much. That's too much. Wow. Yeah. So with the show, then I guess they did some episodes while she was pregnant, and they masked it the best they could and stuff. I thought that they just shut it down until after she had the baby and started from scratch, but apparently they did shoot some episodes while she was showing, which is fine.
Well, they became experts.
Yeah, from season 1. So yeah. So,
yes.
But that's the Scandal episode, Survival of the Fittest.
We're back.
We're back. You can leave a comment.
Back in the house.
Give it a thumbs up on YouTube if you can, and share it if you would be so nice. That would help grow what we are trying to do, even though life throws us curves. We're still in the game, man.
That's right.
So if you can do that, that would be awesome. Appreciate you checking it out. And Mark Clark's in New York. Troy Johnson is in Washington, D.C., in the nation's capital. He's but a stone's throw away from POTUS.
That's right.
Oh, my God.
Careful what
It's
you say.
going to be great. It's going to be great.
It's going to be huge.
Fantastic.
And I'm Tony Scott in Dallas. Not far from where the Atlanta Falcons...
Damn.
Laid an egg.
Thanks for checking out Men on Scandal. We'll see you with the next episode coming up.
Well, next episode, George Bush is going to throw out the coin. Like he did at the Super Bowl and almost died.
I mean, does George Bush know? Does he know where he was? Did he know where he was, man?
I wouldn't have rolled that out.
Yeah.
I wouldn't have rolled that out. That had that.
No.
Because he turned around and he was like, "Why is George Washington always following me?"
Damn.
I don't want any oatmeal.
Y'all
Quaker Oats,
wrong
man.
for that.
I don't want any.
Y'all wrong for that. See, you've gone too far now.
Too soon.
Guys.
All right. Well,
Damn it.
thanks so much for watching. We'll catch you. We'll catch you on the next episode.